I guess my time in the Army was definitely an experience. The experience was good in a lot of degrees and bad in some more. As you can see, I'm kind of wrapped up on oxygen now, so there's some other things that took place. Uh, I got introduced to the United States military in May of 1968 when I got a letter in the mail that says, "Congratulations, you in service." Um, Needless to say, I was still in high school at the time, and I was due to graduate the 1st of June, and then the 20th of June, I got the duelist privilege of going into service. When I got drafted, they made us all line up and count to three. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. They said, all right, all ones you in the Army, all twos you in the Navy, and all threes you in the Marine Corps. So I happened to say one, and that's where I ended up being, was in the United States Army. From there I went to Fort Bragg for my basic infantry training and basic training. It was kind of hard on me. I was a little heavy at the time, as I am now, but at that time I was not quite as heavy as I am now. And it got worked out. I went straight from basic because I would not sign up for another year. For whatever the reason may be, I didn't get the opportunity for my choice. So I ended up going to Fort Pope, Louisiana to go into advanced infantry training. Down there, they taught us all about being in Little Vietnam and all the pros and cons about war and what was going to happen. As soon as I finished up there, they said, we have another surprise for you. I got sent to Fort Knox, Kentucky, where I took mechanized infantry training. So infantry training, here I come. After that was finished, I was able to go home for a week or so and spend with my wife. And then it was off to the great Republic of Vietnam. When we went to Vietnam, which was kind of strange because we went out of Oakland and we got there, and I figured we'd go on military cargo planes and all that sort of stuff, but no, not really. We went across on a big jetliner with stewardess and the whole 9 yards, which was surprising. And that was the best part of the whole deal. Then we hit Vietnam, and next thing I knew, they were yelling at us to get off the plane, go, go, go. And from that point, my experience in Vietnam actually started. While in the camp there waiting to see where I was going to be serving, they decided that they needed some people to serve in the for guard duty and all around the camp. So there was there was quite a few of us, but I pulled guard duty for the next several weeks there. That was interesting because the camp got hit several times while I was out there, and we had quite a few Viet Cong to cross through the wire. And so I got my real-time experience of the Viet Cong and how they would cross through the wire and how you could shoot back and that type of thing. From that point, I guess since we were indoctrinated to that type of fighting right off the bat, they told us, we got this wonderful opportunity for you to go for a little bit lighter duty, and that was to the 35th Engineer Group. And that sounded good, so we went to the 35th Engineer Group and ended up in Pleiku. From there, I went from Pleiku to on the other side of a place called Bambi Tuot, and I was indoctrinated into the 35th Land Clearing Group. Now that was, when we first got there, there was only maybe 20, 30 of us all together. Well, let's see, wait a minute, let me think. No, maybe 15 to 18, I'm sorry. I have to think back a little bit. There wasn't that many of us. There wasn't that many bulldozers, but we were basically stuck out in the middle of nowhere, living under bulldozers at night because you never knew what was going to happen.